Mystery solved. Missing £30 million. Faberge egg could be hidden in UK vault by Cold War spy. The family of an alleged Cold War spy, who is now deceased, have claimed he owned the Russian treasure and have suggested it is locked away in a Lancashire bank vault. The egg is one of 50 that Peter Carl Faberge made from 1885 to 1917 for Russian Tsar Alexander III and his son Nicholas II. Since being sold at a Mayfair jeweler 65 years ago, the egg has not been seen. However, Robin Maudsley, of Preston, has now come forward to claim that his cousin Dr. Maxwell Wilcock may have owned the egg. The 65-year-old said, "Uncle Max, as we knew him, was a very mysterious, enigmatic character. He only lived a few blocks away from the dealer which sold it in 1952. And calling himself a stranger is exactly the sort of thing he'd do. I have his old passports and he traveled to dozens of countries as a diplomat or explorer, and he was using at least 13 different names. Apparently he used to carry it around in his pocket." Dr. Wilcock went by a dozen aliases and lived close to the jewelers in London where the egg was sold in 1952. The egg's buyer was simply listed as stranger. Today, 43 of Faberge eggs are in museums and private collections. However, of the 7 eggs that are still missing, only 2 are known to have survived the 1917 revolution. Mr. Maudsley has claimed that Dr. Wilcock put the items in a bank vault later in the 1950s. He contacted the bank but says he has not yet obtained authorization to access Dr. Wilcock's possessions. Mr. Maudsley added, "What did he put in there? Was the egg amongst the items? Was he a spy? We just don't know. But I'm convinced he did own the egg. I last spoke to him in 2009 and he said he wanted to come back to Preston to right a wrong, and to give us something from a safety deposit box in Preston.